Hi all, welcome to this evening yoga practice I made with rituals. It's going to be based on Ayurveda. Ayurveda is, as I explained before, all about balancing the energies. So during the daytime, you raise up the energy and it becomes high. So what we're doing now is we're really grounding the energy down before you go to sleep, so you have a really good night rest. And you can have that high energy again the next day. So it's going to be a short one. It's going to be one you can do anywhere in your home. You don't need a lot of props, maybe some cushions, and you can do it every day. Actually, I do recommend it to do it every day because it will really increase your health and your sleep. So yeah, I hope you'll join me now. Thank you. So in this sequence, we're going to do a couple of yin poses. And whenever I do those poses, I really like to use a pillow to cover my eyes. Because during the daytime, you always use your eyes. And even if you close them, you can't really relax them. So if you put something heavy on them, they really tend to relax. And relaxing your face really helps in relaxing the soul, relaxing the body, and relaxing the mind. So I have a nice little pillow. And I always like to spray a little bit of fragrance on it. So, because it's not only the weight on your eyes that makes you relax, but also a nice fragrance really helps you to really dive into your body. And since we really want to ground, we need that right now. So you can spray a little bit of the fragrance on it. And then really enjoy it when you cover your eyes. So let's go to the first pose. So what you need is a nice cushion to bolster. And so you can just, even if you don't have this one, you can use your blanket and just roll it down. Or use two big pillows, it's all fine, as long as your body is a bit supported. So we're putting our feet together and make sure that there's a distance of 1 foot in between your crutch and the feet. And then just really slowly lower yourself down. And make sure that your head is fully supported, your back is fully supported. And if it feels really tense on the hips, because it's also a hip opener, you can use 2 pillows under it, or if you have blocks, you can place them there. And then I really want my little pillow. So adjust the pose so you can really sink into the floor. Opening your hands towards the ceiling. I can already feel the weight on my eyes, relaxing my face right now. And really try to sink into the pillows right now. Let your body drop down. And let your body ground into the floor. Maybe you feel the spine relaxing right now. It's because during the daytime we're really used to hunching our backs, especially when you sit a lot behind a desk. And you open the hands towards the sky. So all the positive life energy can flow through your body. You're receiving it like this. And also it's a sign of gratitude. So take 2 deep breaths in this posture. Maybe inhale for 4 seconds. And exhale for another 4. Inhale. And a big exhale to really let go of all the tension. So whenever you feel ready to get out of the pose, bring your knees together. And if you feel a lot of tension in the hips, bring the knees together and walk the feet out as a counter pose. This really relieves the hips. To get out of the pose, first, slowly remove the bolster underneath you. And then gently come up. Coming down to sit on your hips. So what we're going to do next is we're going to do a forward fold, and normally it's very deep down, but because this is a restorative class and a relaxed class, we're going to do a supported forward fold. So what I would like you to do is just to pile up all the pillows you have so you can put your head on them. There should be a little stretch in the back, but it shouldn't be really tight. So this posture is really about grounding. So whatever you have, just pile it up, be a bit creative. Placing my bolster here. If you feel any tightness in your legs, just put something under your knees so they're bending a little bit. I'm just going to put my head on this. It might look a bit weird, but you will find it very calming and relaxing. So as I told you before, you can still lay down. This posture is about grounding. So what we do now, we really ground ourselves in the floor. And there's a little, really gentle stretch in the back of your back, which is really good because during the daytime we get a really, really tense back because it always needs to work. And here you can really gently let all the energy go that you hold on. So really good pose to just unwind. And really just hold this for a couple of minutes. Or maybe take 20 breaths. And if you're ready, we can go to the last posture of this sequence. So this is really one of my favorites because this is what we're talking about in Ayurveda. Just really let the energy flow come into your body and balance it out. So we're going to do an inversion. Really simple, really lazy. We're just going to put our legs up on the wall. So what it does is it brings the blood flow through our body, and it means that all the new energy can come into it and can restore everything in your body. So this is a pose which really makes you sleepy. So I really like to do this pose before I go to bed or maybe before I go into my final Savasana. So it's good to start with the side, your side against the wall, and really just lower yourself down and make sure your hips are touching the wall. So you can stay like this, and this is enough for, this is a good posture already. But if you want to extend it a little bit more, which is really better for the inversion, you can also lift yourself up and bring a pillow under yourself. And here I would love to use my little cushion, so you can really relax into the posture. And if you feel your legs tingling, you should stop doing the pose. But actually, I think almost everyone is really able to do this one. It's a very easy one. And it's a pose that's good for all the doshas. So it's balancing all the doshas out. And really let your body, by its blood flow, take away all the toxics in your body. It's really cleaning it right now. And this also means that it's a good start before we get into the Savasana, where we really surrender to ourselves and really set intentions for our sleep, to really let all those toxic energies just flow away from the body. If you bring your chin inward a little bit, you also give a gentle massage to the thyroid gland, which is the gland that's really responsible for all of your hormones. So for women, this is a really good exercise before you go to bed, because it really decreases insomnia or any hormonal disbalances. So let's take 2 more breaths here. Take a deep inhale and take a deep exhale. Take a deeper inhale and let all the toxics out. And to get out of the pose, maybe if you had a pillow or a bolster under you, just lift yourself up again. And slowly remove the bolster. And really try to get yourself away from the wall. Prepare for our final Savasana. So you can just do this on the ground if you like this. I would like in the evenings to do a supported Savasana because it really opens the chest a little bit more. And since we're all about letting go, it's really good to be open again to the new possibilities that come in with a new day. So I'm placing the bolster again. And make sure your back is laying comfortably. Because this Savasana is all about letting things really go, so dropping your body into the floor. So before we end this little sequence, they say it's really good to set intentions before you go to sleep because it really decides how you're gonna sleep and what you're gonna dream about. And if you really rest during your sleep, so how you wake up. So it's really about gratitude and letting go. And I think it's really important when you talk about letting go, to let go of all the negative emotions you build up during the day. So a friend of mine told me this beautiful mantra she repeats every night before going to bed, which is all about letting go. So the mantra goes like this. If somebody today has hurt me, intentionally or unintentionally, I forgive this person. If I hurt someone during the day, intentionally or unintentionally, I beg this person to forgive me. If I hurt myself today, intentionally or unintentionally, I forgive myself. Gonna give you some time to reflect on your day and really sink into a deep relaxation. I would recommend you to hold the Savasana for at least another 5 minutes. But for now, I'm gonna leave you here in this posture. So thank you for wanting to share this Ayurvedic evening practice with me. I hope to see you again soon, and I hope you have a really, really good night of sleep. Namaste.